So let me just try to record here. Is it recording for you guys? Yeah, I think it's recording, right? Okay, it's recording. All right, guys. So today we have our Benjamin 2019. However, before we go over that, I like to just review a little bit concept from 2018 because I remember last time we didn't get to finish everything, right? From 2018. So does anyone have any questions regarding to 2018? Let me pull up something real quick. Okay. Sorry, one sec. My bad. Okay, so for 2018.
I don't have my packet for that one.
Okay, it's all good. Let's see. Just to make sure, because we didn't finish everything, but let's quickly maybe spend like 10 minutes on this. Just make sure if anyone has any questions. Yeah. Let's see if I can
I
share.
don't have the packet in front of me either. And can you share the screen of
Yes.
that maybe?
Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. Yes, I think this is the one, right? Remember this one?
Yes.
Okay. So for 2018, okay. What did we do last time? We went through
I
the
think
bottom.
we left off around 20.
Around 20. Yeah, I think we went through 21, right? Jenny, you asked 20 about 21, which is awesome, right? Okay, perfect. That's a good place to lift off. Before we begin, also, right, I'd just like to remind everyone because we have Chawe here, that here, right, it's encouraged to, in order to learn the most, to offer your opinion and to make mistakes. Mistakes are welcome here. Why? Because as we make mistakes, our goal here is to learn, right? And if we're perfect, that's not why we're here. If we're perfect, that's not why we gather here to talk about problems together. And it's actually good if you talk it out and think out loud. And the true winner of today is the one who walk away with their mistakes fixed. Okay. And that's what I'm trying to do today too. I made a few mistakes when I was doing these problems. And I love to discuss it out with you guys. Okay. So for 2018, we have, let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. A little bit. I don't know what's going on right here for these. But does anyone have any questions? Do you remember regarding 2018 that you want me to go over? If not, we can go through 2019 just now on the ones that we did today. No? Yeah, I think everyone's like doing pretty good on 2018 then. Okay, perfect. Just double checking, making sure that there's nothing that we should cover here. Okay, what about 2019? 2019 here, Benjamin. Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is the ones that we did this week, right? 2019. Okay, perfect. Why don't we start off with a couple warm-ups from the top, and then we'll go from the bottom all the way back up. Okay. So let's just do a little bit warm up on number one, shall we? Does anyone want to start us off by speaking what they think of number one? Oh, I see a comment in chat. Ginny says B. Perfect. That's the right answer, Ginny. Would you want to tell us why you chose B instead of C or D?
I chose B because in the other answers, the eye or the ears are wrong.
This one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, there's very small distinctions. Do we agree with them, Austin, Shawe, and Rena's mom? Do we agree with Jenny here and William?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Number 1's B. All right. What about let's pick a harder one. What about number 4? What do you think number 4 is? Does anyone want to go? Actually, Janie, you just went, so why don't you popcorn someone? We're gonna eat a lot of popcorn today. Hope that's okay with everyone. If you like popcorn, why don't you popcorn someone to see if they want to answer?
Raina's mom.
Okay, that's a nice.
I only look at the 5-point question. I didn't look at this question.
Mm.
So let's see.
It's all right. Do you want to take a look at it right now? We can take a look
Yeah.
together.
Can you make it bigger?
Oh yes. Let me know if it's working.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Is it better?
Yeah. So a digit clock shows 2019. What time is it when it used the exactly same digit again for the next time? After that. All right. So A is definitely wrong because there were no 91, right?
Perfect. Yes.
And 2,
Yeah. What about B?
B is possible.
Possible.
Yeah. But that's not the first time after that, right? They want to use the same digit, 2109.
Yeah.
So C looks more correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I think C is the right answer.
Yes. Perfect. That's what I got too. Because you're right. Renan's mom raised a really good point here. That B, it's even though it's all the right numbers, but it's not the first time that appear after, right? And C is the first time because it's 2109. That's the first time here. And D and E, right? Same thing for D. It's not the first time, and for E, it's not the first time either, right? So it's C. Perfect, perfect. Here's some warm up. You guys crushed it without any effort, so that's great. Oh, Jenny says C as well. Great job, Jenny. Okay, so let's go down a little bit more then. Okay, by the way, I just changed the screen to full screen. Can you guys see the screen? Just making sure. Is it better? So why don't we start with the 5-point question then? We'll start from the bottom because it's challenging and I know you guys are ready for some challenges today. You guys are very smart, okay? So why don't we start with number 24? This one's a pretty hard one, not gonna lie. Does anyone why don't we start with what do you think number 24 is asking about? Or what's your thought process on 24? Right? Because that's more important than just the answer. See if we can draw. Does anyone want to give it a shot? Okay, I'll just keep drawing this. But you know, the stats said if no one's speaking, if we wait long enough, right? One person's gonna speak up and solve the problem. So hopefully that's true, right? Okay, almost done drawing. Why don't we start off by, does anyone have an answer for this question? Like an answer that you got? So Ginny says she got A.
I got A too.
Wait, who is that? Is that Chawe?
Yeah, I got A too.
Okay, so Ginny and Chawe. Let's ask Austin and Raina's mom. Austin, what'd you get for number 24?
I got B.
You got B. Well, thanks for the courage. When two people are choosing A and you're saying B, that's courageous, right? And I appreciate that. What about Reina? Reina's mom. What did Reina get for 24?
She chose B, but she gets it.
Okay, that's okay. This is a tough problem, by the way, and we'll examine why. William, if you got anything, let me know. Okay. So let's see what this problem is asking, right? Well, before we begin, does anyone want to give it a shot of this problem? Oh, I think William's turning on his cam. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
it's Lily. Hi, Lily.
Yeah. Danny,
Yes.
that's the you. Do you recorder?
Yes, I'm recording right now.
Yeah, but you recording you can save from the cloud.
Okay.
If it's too big, the file too big, so you can save. When you save to the cloud. That's okay.
To the cloud. Oh, so it's gonna
Yeah.
save on your laptop, right? Or your
No, just the cloud. That's when you save, they will ask you you will save it in your computer or in the
Yes.
cloud. You
Okay.
choose in the cloud. That's no need to transfer
Okay.
file to us. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Should we get back at the problem then, guys? For number 24, does anyone want to give a shot on this problem? Jenny says no. You got an answer though, Jenny. That's I think that's great. How did you get this answer?
Never mind. It's A.
Wait, what's up, Austin?
It's A.
You think it's A. So
Yeah.
Austin's moving to A now. Why do you think it's A?
Because since like I don't know how to explain, but I know it
Okay.
has to be A.
Okay. Sure. Okay, I can try to explain it then, but you guys let me know, okay, if my explaining makes sense, because I don't know if the way that I did this is the same way that you did, right? So it's asking that the person is building a 4x4x4 cube made of 32 white and 32 black, right? And he arranges the cube so the surface is as much white as possible. What fraction of the surface is white? So before we begin, right? I think we should examine what this question is asking for, because the answer is cool. It's 5 answer choices. If we just guess, we can get a 50 chance right? But I think this question is smart in that it's asking a concept that's very, very unique. Why do I say this? Well, it's asking what fraction of the surface is white. What does that mean? That means in different cubes on this big cube, right? It has different surfaces. For example, how many surface does this cube have in the middle?
One.
One surface, right?
4. Wait, no. 1.
One surface that's outside, right? It only has one surface because everything else is within. What about this one right here? This one on the side? Okay, this one.
2.
Two surfaces. Very good. Very good. Jenny says 2. Awesome. Okay, what about
Corner has 3, right?
the corner has 3? Exactly. This one has 3. They're the same cubes. But because of the differences in the position, they have different surfaces, right?
Mhm.
So what's the point here? Well, we want to get the surface as wide as possible, as much white as possible. So doesn't that mean that with the big surfaces, if a cube has more surfaces than others, right? We want that to be white. We want the white to be occupied at the cubes where it has many surfaces. And as we occupy them, then we can get the big cube with as much white as possible, right? Does that make sense? That thought process. So how do we do that then? Well, first, like Reina's mom said, we have 8 corners, right? And those are the most essential one because each corner occupies 3 surfaces on this big cube, right?
Yes.
So if we have 8 corners, if we have 8 cubes on these 8 corners, how many surfaces do we have for these 8 cubes?
24.
16. Oh, wait, no. 24.
Yeah, you're almost there. It's 8 times 3, 24, right? So these 8 cubes actually occupies 24 surfaces, and we want all of them to be white because we want as much white as possible, right? What about next? We have 32 whites, so we have more whites to distribute. What do we do next? Well, why don't we take a look at the second area where there's more surfaces, like this one right here. Can we, these ones, let's see if we can change the color. You see these ones on the sides? How many surfaces does each of those cube occupy?
2.
2 surfaces. Exactly. And how many cubes are there on this big cube? How many cubes that we have are on the sides, right? Like that. Okay, this is a very messy graph. Let's see if we can make it cleaner. Yeah, it's like a spider going on.
Is
40.
that 12?
Wait, someone says 40.
Me.
Okay, 40.
11?
Okay, someone says 11. Wait, who's
Is
that?
that
11?
12?
Someone says 12. Okay, we got 40, we got 11, we got 12. Let's see. So wait, who says 40? I'm guessing Austin.
Yeah.
No. Okay, why do you think it's 40?
Wow.
I took a guess. It's
no, no. Since there are 2 surfaces on each cube, and there are 4 cubes per side, then I just added each side together.
Wait, no, it's 12. I changed my mind from 11 to 12.
Okay, Jenny changed her mind from 11 to 12.
Oh, I know, because 1 cube occupies 2 sides.
Yes, 1 cube occupies 2 sides, but we're asking about how many cubes there are here. Okay, how many cubes like that do we have on this big cube?
Oh God, I need to draw this out.
Okay, no worries. Take your time.
How about 24?
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see, huh? Those are great guesses. Okay, honestly, I forgot. So let's count them together. On this side, on this side, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 equals 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have 8 on this side. What about on the other side, the opposite side?
Also 8.
So we have 8 plus 8. Are we missing anything?
Middle.
We're missing the middle. How many do we have in the middle?
17.
Wait, we got an even
Oh, no,
number?
no, no, no.
A number?
The whole thing is 17.
Okay, the whole thing you think is 17.
No. These
8.
cubes.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, you're drawing two. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, keep it in there. So yes,
Oh.
those cubes you think are 17. Let's walk through this, right? So we got A right here and we got A on the other side. How many then, Jenny's Raina's mom, do you think we have in the middle?
8.
8 again. So the total actually is 24. Does that make sense, everyone? The total is actually 24 here.
Mm-hmm.
So Jenny, you're close. We have 24. We have 12 sides, but each side we have 2 cubes there, so it's 24 cubes. And for each cube, we have 2 surfaces. Okay. So total surface here that Y is occupying is 48 plus 24. So let's see. We have 24 cubes that's going on the side that's occupied 2 surfaces, and we have 8 cubes that's on the corners, right? What's A plus 24?
32.
32. And is that all the Y that we have?
Yes.
Yes. So that means we can't occupy more whites, right, in this cube. the only thing that we can do now is the black. So where are all the blacks going then? This is a trick question, but where are all the blacks going then? Shao is
In the
sitting on his
middle?
feet right now, so I would love to hear what you say. What you think?
Is
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's
Yeah,
get to
because
this.
Wait, does
oh
it
wait,
go
does it
middle?
still count on the inside?
Yes, the
Does
inside
black
counts.
go into the middle?
There's
Oh.
black in the middle. Exactly. Great job, Jenny. And yes, Austin, there's stuff inside. The blacks are inside. That's why we want the surface to be as much white as possible. That's why all the white are in the surfaces. And when one cube occupied like the corner has 3 surfaces, we want that to be white, right? However, on the
Oh.
inside, when it's not occupying any surfaces, like we can't see them, then we want that to be black, right? Because we want as much white as possible. Does that make sense?
Now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense. Okay. So I think the question is, right? Where are all the blacks then? Okay. I think Chawe was just getting on his seat just now, and I would love to hear what you think, Chawe.
Well, there's 4. If it's a 4x4x4 cube, there's 4 cubes in the middle of the cube. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. So there's in total. So there's in. Okay. There's 4 layers. Each layer has 16 cubes. That means there's 64 cubes in total, and if we're gonna get most of the white cubes on the surface, that means the cubes in the middle should be all black, which means 64 divided by 4, which is 60. That means 32. There's 32 white in the surface and 28 black in the surface. That makes sense, right?
So you're saying there's 20 blacks on the surface. Right.
28.
28. Where'd you get the number 28 from? Just making sure.
32 divided by 4 because 4 blacks are in the middle of the cube. The
Okay.
non-surface part of the cube.
Okay. That's smart. Okay. It's a very, very smart strategy that he's doing there. And Shawi, I can tell that your level of math is up there. However, I want to challenge you because do you think there's 4 cubes in the middle or there's more? Why is there 4 cubes in the middle?
Cubes. Are we counting sides or cubes? If it's gonna be a cube, then
what does the cube in the middle look like?
it looks like, well, a cube made out of 4 blocks.
Like this, right?
Yeah,
How many cubes is that?
that's 8.
I made the same
bad.
mistake. Yeah, exactly,
I'm
Jen.
bad.
I made the
I'm
same
bad.
mistake. I thought it's 4 too. I made the same mistakes because there's 4 right here, right? So I thought that's
it's
what it looked like.
32 white and 26 black.
Exactly. So 32 minus 8. What's 32 minus 8? Chawe.
26.
32 minus 8?
24?
Yes.
I'm bad at math. I'm horrible at math.
You're good. Hey, I made the same mistakes, okay? But here, again, mistakes are welcome. We're here to make mistakes, right? But the true thing is we want to know why these mistakes are made. So next time we don't have to make the same mistakes again. So 32 minus 8, yes, there's 24. So 24 black cubes, just to translate, right? I think Shaw is saying there's 24 black cubes on the surface, right? Is that what you're saying, Chawi?
Yes.
Yes. And that's very smart because he subtracted the cube in the middle. But there's another way that we can calculate this is by calculating there's 4 surfaces on each side. And how many sides are there, Jenny, do you think on a cube?
6.
6 sides. So 4 times 6 equal also 24, right? So there's 24 surfaces. Okay, so this problem isn't over yet, actually. That's why it's a long problem. It's number 24, and we have so many 24s right now. So it's asking which fraction of the surface is white. Guys, how do we calculate fractions again?
Divide.
The top should be all the surfaces that are white, right?
Mhm.
Oh wait, sorry, I was muted the whole time.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Fractions. I mean, fractions equals divide.
Yes, you're right. So
didn't
fraction
realize I
divide,
was
what should the bottom be, Austin?
What?
What should the bottom be? We have top equal 24 plus 48 because
The
that's
black.
the surfaces that we have. The black, do you mean the white plus the black?
Or
Total.
yeah, the whole cube.
Yes, the whole cube, the surface area of the whole cube, which is
16
You-
times 4. 16 times 6.
that's an easier way. Okay. Yes. So the way that Raina's mom is calculating is by 4 by 4. I'm guessing the each surface times 6. Also, Jenny, are you wearing a college hoodie?
Yeah, no, it's a high school one.
Oh, it's high school one.
My sister's.
Nice, nice. Los Osos. Nice. Okay. So this is the fraction that we got, right? The top is the surfaces of the white because we have the 8 cubes here, 24 cubes here. Total surface is 24 plus 48. The bottom is the total surface on the entire cube, which is 4 times 4 times 6. Right. So what is this fraction equal to?
Oh god.
72 on the top.
72 on top.
It's gonna be hard.
It's a big calculation, right? Let's see. What about on the bottom?
96.
96, which is boom. That's the answer you guys got. Great job. Congratulations.
Oh, so it was before the whole time.
It's A.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I thought I got B.
Yeah, it's
And I
A. You
said
got
A
it.
because I calculated.
Yes, perfect. That's the
Mhm.
one you got, right? And there's an actually when we have a fraction, right? Once we're here, I like to introduce an easier way to calculate the fraction here. So if we have a fraction, let's see, if you're tracking with a pen here, if we have a fraction where it's A over B, are you good, Ginny? Yeah, okay. If it's A over B, if we divide the top and the bottom of the fraction by the same number, it's actually the same fraction. It doesn't change, right? Does that make sense? If we divide the top by a 2 and the bottom by a 2, it's the same fraction, right? Because, for example, if we have 1 over third, well, we have 1 over 3, a third, it's the same as 2 over 6, right?
Mhm.
So same thing here. If we divide the top and bottom by 24, if we divide this top by 24 and the bottom by 24, what do we get?
3 over 4.
Yes, the top will just be 1 plus 2 because it's 24 and 48. The bottom will just be 4 because 4 times 6 is 24, right? And we don't have to calculate all out. And it's just 3 over 4 here. So it's the same answer, but I thought that might be an easier way in the future to simplify, okay? Okay, guys, that was a long problem, but hey, thank you guys for going through this and we solved the problem together. Let's see if we can clean this up real quick. All right, this should be good. Oh gosh. Clear all drawings. Yes. Okay, so it is currently 10:40. Does anyone want to take a quick 5-minute break or are we good to move on for
Sure.
another 20 minutes? So Austin wants to take a quick 5
With
minute
5-minute break.
You want a 5-minute break, yeah?
20-minute break?
Oh, we have 20 minutes left. So raise your hand then if you need a quick break or just like a stretch.
5. Actually, just a stretch.
Okay, just a stretch. Let's stretch it out then. Let's stretch it out. All right. Well, after a stretch, okay, he's stretching. Let's see what problem we can solve next, right? Okay, I'll give it a little bit of time, but let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to move on.
I can't feel my. I can't feel my. I can't feel my glasses.
Really?
Yeah, it's like. I'm too used to it. Like if I take it off, it's annoying.
Shawi also has glasses. Rena's mom also had glasses. Are you guys?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Are we ready to move on to the next question? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, Austin says yep. What about Jenny? Are you ready, Jenny?
Oh, I just disconnected.
I'm gonna record the meeting. Okay.
Okay. Wait, you just disconnected, you said?
Yeah,
Are you good now?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, welcome back. Okay, so we have the next question I'd like to go over is actually, first of all, do you guys have any questions with the 5-point problem? I think one question we have is 17, right?
I know how to solve 17.
Okay, let's do 17 then. Would you want to walk through 17?
My sister helped me with this one.
Yeah. Would you want to
Hello?
focus?
Hello?
Yes.
Your voice is laggy. I can't understand you.
Okay. Let me put
Hello?
on, let me put on-
Could you understand me?
Yes, I can hear
Could
you.
you understand me? Type to me in chat. Okay.
I can hear you. Okay, I'll just do this after. Yo, wait, can
Everybody's
you guys hear me?
frozen. I need help.
Yeah, I think you're a little bit frozen.
What? Wait, let
Um,
me.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Okay, you're
back.
good now. You're good. Okay, so we're on number 17. Okay. And Jenny, you want to walk us through your thought process for number 17?
The question is a natural number greater than 0 is written on each side of the die shown. All products of opposite numbers are of the same value. What is the smallest possible sum of all 6 numbers?
Most
The way-
possible sum of 6 numbers.
Yes.
The way I solved this was to find out like a common product of 10, 15, and 5, and I got 30. And 15 times 2 is 30, 5 times 6 is 30, 10 times 3 is 30. And if I add up 10, 2, 5, 15, 6, and 3, I get 41.
Perfect. So I'm guessing that's your answer then? 41?
Yeah.
Perfect. I love how the way you walk through process is by first identifying what this question is asking about, which is the common product of the 3 numbers, right? Like the smallest, the least common product, I think, of the 3 numbers, which exactly it's 30. And then you identify what's on the other side. You added them together, which we got 41. That's amazing. I think that's the exact the thought process that I have as well. Does anyone have anything different or anything to add on to that? No, you did amazing, Jenny. Congratulations. I think you spoke everyone's mind, right? Perfect. So that's number 17. Does that make sense, Austin? I thought you had a little bit talk before this.
Oh my god, I am muted again.
You're good. But did you hear what
Uh,
Jenny said about 17?
Yeah,
What do you think?
it makes sense.
It makes sense. Perfect.
You
Okay.
understand
So
me.
yeah. What about for 20? I think 20 is very, very interesting problem too. Okay. I think it's a very good question. Does anyone want to give a shot at 20? This one's also
I got B for 20.
okay. You got B. All right. Anyone else got anything different?
B.
Raina's mom got B as well. Okay. Anyone else? Austin or Shawe?
Number 20.
Yes.
Alright, number 20, I got E. I know that's not right, but
Hey, that's what we're here for, right? Shaowei says he got E. Here, I actually like to make a very brave proposal. It's brave because it's one thing to talk our process when we're right and when other people have the same one. But it's another thing when we talk about our answer when it's the only one that's on the table, right? Would you want to be brave today, Shaowei, and give us why you think it's E, your thought process for this, and we can walk through it together?
well, Benjamin writes a number into the first circle. Then he carries out the calculations as instructed and each time writes down the results. How many of the 6 numbers are divisible by 3? Well, I went through it and I started, here's my thought process.
Yeah, what's your thought process?
Because well, I just kind of simulated it. The starting number is 1, and then plus 1, and then plus another 1, and then and then times 3, and 3 times 3 is 9, and yeah.
Wait, one sec. So you said you started with 1
Yes.
plus 1, would that be 2?
Yes.
And then what's the number after?
3.
3. Okay, times 9.
9.
9. What about plus 2?
11.
11. What about times 2?
22.
22. Okay.
Well, the
Yes.
only number that is divisible by 3 is the 3 and 4. That is my thought process.
Yes.
Can I try?
Oh, yes, Jenny, you can try. But one sec before you go, Shaowei, I think what is asking how many of the 6 numbers? It's not asking like which spot, but how many numbers out of the 6 are divisible by 3.
Oh,
So you're
Oh,
saying 3 and
yikes.
4. I'm guessing you're saying these 2, right? Because this is 3 and 4.
well,
Yeah, but it's asking for how many numbers out of 6.
okay then.
Yeah. Do you want to change your answer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Ginny wants to try as well. Do you want us to walk through your thought process, Ginny? Also,
Yeah.
thank you, Shaowei. That was very, very brave of you. Yes, go ahead, Ginny.
So if the first number is like divisible by 3, like say if the first number is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus another 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15, and that's another one divisible by 3. But if you add 2 and multiply it by 2, neither of those 2 are divisible by 3. So those are 2 numbers that can be divisible by 3, but if the first one isn't divisible by 3, the second one would be, or I think the third one would be. Like say the first one is 4 plus 1 is 5 plus another one is 6,
Mhm.
and that's divisible by 3, and then you multiply it by 3, and that number would be divisible by 3 too.
Yeah. So you're saying that there's going to be one number that's divisible by 3 out of these 3, right? No matter if the first one is divisible by 3 or if the first one is not, there's going to be one number that's going to be divisible by 3 out of the first 3.
Yeah.
Statement. That's very, very smart statement, and you're absolutely right. What about this number? Do you think this number is always divisible by 3?
Yeah, because it's the multiple of 3.
Exactly. What about these 2?
It couldn't be 3 because it wouldn't work out.
Exactly. Because this one's always going to be divisible by 3. A number that's divisible by 3 plus 2, right, is not going to be divisible by 3.
It
Right.
has to plus 3 in order to the next number to divisible by 3.
Yes, exactly. And this number will never be divisible by 3. Neither is this number, right? Because it's times 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. I think, Jenny, you made a very, very good point here. That even though we can approach it like we're trying things out, but there's also, right, we're not just trying to try things out here, but to understand the problem. And this problem, what is it testing? It's testing under what conditions are numbers divisible by 3? And Jenny, I love how you say, if the first number is divisible by 3, then blah, blah, blah. It's not just any number, but if it's divisible by 3 versus if the first one is not divisible by 3, right? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's the different conditions. And through those conditions, we recognize that out of the first 3, there's going to be one number that's divisible by 3. And this one's always going to be divisible by 3, and these ones are not. So the answer is 2. Yes, Jeannie says 2. And that's what you guys got as well. And Xiaowei, is that the answer that you got now?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. That's very clear explanation. And very well done. Okay. So what time is it now? Okay, it's 50. We have 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Let's walk through a couple more questions then. I really think number 21 is a question that's very, very interesting too. Does anyone want to give 21 a shot? Okay. First of all, what you guys think about the answer for number 21? Or yeah.
I got B, but I forgot how I got it.
Got B?
Yeah.
That's okay. What
B.
about Raina's mom also got B. So it's Ginny, Raina's mom. What about Xiaowei or Austin?
Number 21, I got wait. Yeah, I got B.
You got B as well, right?
Yeah.
Austin, anything different? Okay, he got B as well. Okay, so everyone got B then. Does anyone want to explain why they got B? I'm searching. It seems that we're reading the problem right now. It's okay. Take your time.
Can I try?
Yes, I was just about to ask.
So Emily has 8 cousins, and each of the 2 cousins are on the 2 or 3 of the pictures.
Mhm.
I assume they take pictures individually. So 2 times 8 is total 16 pictures if they take individually. And if they take a picture on the 3 of them, so 3 times 8 is 24.
Yes.
And now the question said there are exactly 5 cousins on each of these pictures. So that means it needs to be a number between 16 and 24 and divisible by 5. And the only number
Mhm.
is 20. And I use 20 and group them each by 5. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. So there are 4 of these groups.
Okay. I love the thought process. I think that's very, very clear that you approach it first with 2 times 8 and 3 times 8, right? Yeah, I think that's very, very clear. However, one point that I would like to point out, Raina's mom, is I agree with how this is done. But just for clarification, do you mean that that's how many times that they're showing their appearance in the pictures, right? Because it's 8 cousins and 2 or 3 pictures on 2 to 3 pictures. Or just for clarifications, right? What do you mean by they're separating or they're in like separate pictures?
Like they take picture 2 times, like
Mhm.
the same cousin take the time 2 times or 3 times.
Okay.
if they take picture individually. And
Yes.
then there are a total of 20 of each of them. Some of them are a multiply of 2 and the other are multiply of 3. So
Yeah.
we just group them into 5 different groups.
Perfect. Okay, I understand it now. Just just wanted to make sure, right? So I understand now. You're saying that because it's only 2 or 3, it has to be larger than 16 because that's as small as that can go. It has to be smaller than 24 because that's the largest it can go. So we have to pick a number in the middle that's also divisible by 5, right? So you pick 20.
Yes.
Perfect. I think that's a very, very good thought process. And Shao is on his seat right now, also about to spit some facts. Do you have anything to say to add on to that, Shao?
Really?
Nothing? Okay. Do we all agree with Raina's mom on this? If you agree, please give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up from Ginny. Thumbs up from Austin. I don't know if that's a stretch. And some ear movement from Shawei. I'm guessing that's a thumbs up as well. Okay, awesome. Amazing. I'm very, very clear. I just wanted to clarify, right? Because I took a different approach, but I understand yours as well. So I think we have time for one more question. Does anyone want to volunteer a question to discuss together? Or if not, we can just pick another one out of these. Okay, Jenny?
I wasn't raising my hand.
Okay, yeah, take your time. Do you want to volunteer a question that we can discuss together?
I don't know which question to do.
I don't know which question to do. So why don't you pick for us, right? We have a couple options here. I think we can do number 14 or 23. Which one do you think we should try? 14 or 23?
For both of them, I think I got the answer correct, but I don't really know how to explain it.
Which one? 14 or 23?
Both of them.
For both of them? Okay, should we pick one? Do you want to pick one for us to look through it together?
14.
Let's do 14. That's a good pick. Okay. Does everyone, if you agree with 14? Let's do 14 then. So 14, Maxi builds tower made of little 1 by 1 by 2 building blocks. Okay. And he continues building the same way. And finally, when he got 28, what's the height of the tower? This is a very, very interesting problem because at first I was counting the each blocks and I realized there's a little bit pattern behind this. Okay. Does anyone find the same pattern that I did? That the pattern behind how they're building the blocks?
So if
he's building it like the long way and then he tips it over and then he repeats that.
Okay, so Jenny found a pattern that says it's this way, and then the second one is this way, and then he tips over and then this way, right? That's a good pattern. That's a good pattern, Jenny. Anything else?
I find this pattern that if the number of block is 5 and they have 5 layers, and if the number of block is 4, there are 4 layers.
Okay, so you're talking about the block on the bottom, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Yes, that's also pattern. So, okay, my bad. Do you guys hear like an airplane? Oh, geez. Let me just close the window. That was super loud. My bad, guys. Yes, that's a very, very good pattern. Very, very good pattern. So what Raina's mom's saying, I think, is if the bottom there's 2, we see there's 2 right here, and this shows that there's 2 layers, and if there's 3 right here, that shows that there's 3 different layers right here. Awesome, amazing, and 4 also 4, 5 is 5. Very good. Yo, that's I didn't find these patterns, but I think this is a very interesting patterns that you guys found. What about Shawei? Shawei's always at his seat. I feel like he's always ready to like speak something. So what about you, Shawei?
Oh, I have a weird sitting position.
It's
I
okay.
mean, I am ready to speak. No.
Okay. Do you find any patterns with 14 here?
14. Well, you kind of.
Oh, oops. Oh, geez. Okay, okay.
Fine.
Oh,
My internet crashed for like 10 seconds there.
oh, you're good. You're good. Do you want to?
The pattern is that you basically add 3 centimeters each time, right? No.
3 centimeters.
You add one to the bottom, and I don't know how to explain the pattern. There is a pattern, but the pattern is hard to explain. So basically the bottom plus one line to each time to the bottom, and plus one to everything, and put a stick at the top. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes, you raised. Okay, that's the best pattern. So what he's basically saying is, Shawi basically saying is, okay, William just dipped. Okay, so he says that from this, how we get the next one is by adding one more on the bottom, adding one more here, and adding one more on the top, right? And that identifies with what Reina's mom said as well, that on this 3, then we have 3 on the bottom and we have 3 here, right? And it adds up to what Ginny says as well, that the next one will be top, right? It adds up, and everything adds up to a very, very interesting pattern I would love to show you guys here. What is this pattern? Well, on the first one, the total number of blocks is 2 plus 1, right? And it's 2 levels. On the second one, the total number block is 3 plus 2 plus 1, right? That's 3 levels. And on the fourth one, it's 4. Oh, geez. 1 sec. Sorry. I think, oh gosh. Yo, do you guys still see the screen? Oops. My screen just. Okay.
I see your screen.
Okay, my bad. Oh my gosh. I think I just got like an email and the screen just got messed up. My bad. Oops. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. So the fourth one, it's 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay. That's the number of blocks here, and it's 4 height, right? Now that's amazing because then we can calculate all the way to 28. Because without this, we don't know what 28 is going to look like, right? So that's how we calculate 28. Another pattern, based on what Jenny said, is when it's 2 plus 1, right? And based on what Raina's mom said, it's the height is 2 plus 1. Because this is 2 right here, and this is 1. Because the second one is the flat one, and the first one's the tall one, right? And the height is actually equal to 3 centimeters. When it's 3 plus 2 plus 1, it's 3 centimeters plus a long one, which is 3 plus 2 equals 5, right? That's the height. And when it's 4, what is the 4? Does anyone want to try out the height for the 4?
Ten.
Yes, there's 10 blocks, right? However, what's the height of the structure for the 4?
Well,
5
wait.
plus 1.
Oh.
5 plus 1, exactly.
I got
5
that.
plus 1. So the height here is 6, and there's 10 blocks, right? So as we see the pattern, we have the 5 as well. What's the one after 5?
1 after 5.
6 plus 2.
Yes, 6 plus 5. Okay, so 6 plus 2, I get you. This is the height of this, right? 6 plus 2 is 8.
Oh, okay.
And what about the one after 8? How many blocks do we have? As well as how tall should it be?
I think. Never mind.
16.
Okay, very good. It's 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, right? And we got, what's the answer to this?
11.
Okay. Yes, the final answer I got is also 11. But I guess I didn't speak the question correctly, right? How many blocks do we have after this structure right here?
21.
21. Remember that formula that we talked about last time to calculate the sum? Okay, someone just dipped. Oops. Yeah, guys, we're almost done. Feel free to dip if you want to, but I'll stay here to finish the problem if you want to get to know the end. Right. The equation that we got last time is 1 plus 6, right? Remember that? Times how many
Times.
terms that we have? Yes, Brandon's mom?
Times 6 divided by 2.
Yes, and that got us, that's how many blocks, right? And what's the height of this?
6. Oh no.
We had the height before is 8, and the next one is the flat one, right?
9.
Yes, 9. Perfect. Perfect. We have one last one, in which our block will add a 7 to this, which give us
28.
28. And that's the number that we want right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the height?
Plus another 2.
Plus another 2, which give us
11.
11.
11.
Perfect. 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 And that's the answer that Jenny was saying.
So
Okay.
the height is adding 1, and next time adding 2, and then adding 1, adding 2
Yes.
each time.
Mhm.
That's the another pattern.
Yes. Yes, that's a pattern. And the blocks, what do you think the block is for the pattern?
Block, like each time, like the higher one is 1 less than the lower one. So each time the block is adding 1 number up.
Yes. One number up each one, right? 1 6, next one 7, then we add 8 and all the way. So that's
Yes.
pattern. And at the end, we will get 11, right? Hey, you guys made it to the end. Sorry that I went a little bit over. Let me just pause recording right now.
Okay.
Thank you.